Stop. Think about the last decision you made. What you had for breakfast, whether you checked your phone when you woke up, the route you took to work, the person you thought about before you fell asleep last night. You believe you made those choices. You have always believed that. The research says otherwise. Neuroscientist Benjamin Libet ran an experiment at the University of California in 1983 that should have changed everything about how we understand human decision-making. He hooked participants up to brain monitoring equipment and asked them to do one simple thing: flex their wrist whenever they felt like it, and note the exact moment they felt the urge to move. What he found was this. The brain's electrical signal, the readiness potential that initiates movement, appeared an average of half a second to 1 full second before the person consciously decided to act. The brain was already in motion before the mind knew it was going to move. The decision had already been made by something operating entirely below the level of conscious awareness before you thought you had decided anything. And that was just a wrist flex, a simple, meaningless, consequence-free movement. Now, think about what this means for the decisions that actually shape your life. Who you chose as a partner, what career you pursued, what you believe about money, what you believe about yourself, what you think you deserve. Psychologist Daniel Kahneman, who won the Nobel Prize for his work on this, described 2 systems of thinking. System 1, fast, automatic, emotional, subconscious, runs constantly, uses shortcuts built from every experience you have ever had, does not announce itself. System 2, slow, deliberate, rational, conscious, expensive to run, tires quickly, rarely actually in control even when you believe it is. Kahneman's research across decades showed that System 1, the automatic, subconscious system, drives the overwhelming majority of human decisions. Not the interesting decisions. All decisions, including the ones you believe you thought through carefully. System 2 is largely what Kahneman called a storyteller. It constructs a rational narrative for what System 1 has already decided. You experience the narrative as thinking, but the conclusion was reached before you began. Now, here is where it goes from interesting to genuinely alarming. In 1951, psychologist Solomon Asch ran a series of experiments that showed how profoundly the subconscious is shaped, not by your own reasoning, but by the people around you. He showed participants a card with 3 lines of clearly different lengths and asked them to say which one matched a reference line. The answer was obvious, unambiguous. Any child could see it. Then he put each participant in a room with 7 other people who all confidently gave the wrong answer. 75% of participants gave the wrong answer at least once. Not because they could not see the lines correctly, but because the social pressure of the group, processed subconsciously below the level of reasoning, overrode what their own eyes were telling them. The subconscious does not just make decisions for you. It makes decisions for you based on the people you surround yourself with, based on the media you consume, based on the emotional environment you grew up in, based on 1,000 inputs you never consciously chose and never consciously evaluated. So, what does this mean for you, practically, today, right now? It means that changing your decisions requires something more fundamental than making better choices. It requires examining the operating system that is generating those choices automatically. Here are the three things neuroscience and psychology say actually work. Number 1. Create a pause before any significant decision. Even 10 seconds, even 24 hours. Because the Libet experiment showed that the subconscious fires first, but the conscious mind can intervene and veto if it is given enough time. The pause is not indecision. The pause is the moment you take back the wheel. Number 2. Audit your environment before you audit yourself. Asch showed that 75% of people conform to the wrong answer when surrounded by confident wrongness. Your beliefs about money, about relationships, about what is possible are not solely your own. They are the average of every environment you have spent significant time in. Change the environment and watch the decisions change without you having to fight them. Number 3. Ask one question before any major decision. Not is this the right choice? But where did the desire to make this choice actually come from? From genuine reflection? Or from something installed before you were old enough to question it? The research on this is consistent across 60 years of psychology. The subconscious can be examined. The automatic program can be interrupted. But only once you accept the uncomfortable truth that it has been running in the background all along. And that most of what you have believed were your choices were its choices. Here is the question I want you to sit with. Think of one belief you hold with complete certainty right now. About yourself, about money, about what you are capable of, about what kind of person you are. Then ask, did you choose that belief? Or did something else choose it for you? Comment your answer below, because the answers in this comment section are going to reveal something extraordinary about how differently people see themselves. I read every single one. If this shifted something, share it with one person whose choices have always confused you. Like if something landed. Subscribe for more truths they did not teach you. This is Beyond Stories. Real stories, hidden truths, endless curiosity. We will see you on the other side.